HSN.com right now to find great deals from the previous winners of the Big Find.
How about, I like our little jazzy music, right? It's got a little beat to it. It's my cup of tea. Happy Monday, everybody. And thank you so much for watching HSN. So this is Good Eating. It's my show. We eat our way through this fun show. Everything in the show today, everything is brand new. And I was in the back, kind of sneaking, eating some of the food. It's so good, I have to tell you. I was saying right before the show that I'm going to be doing some shopping today. Let me just give you an idea of what's new. We've got genuine Italian sausages that are new coming up in the show. Oh my gosh. 3 different flavors for you. Can't wait to tell you about that. This is, by the way, a company that's been in business for over 70 years. Grandpa's is back with something new. It's arugula with a little mini croissant. Oh my gosh. That's like heaven on earth. Brand new from Wakaya, we've got that extraordinary Cava tea, which is so needed in this climate. And you know, if you haven't looked up Cava tea, do a little research, quick Google search. It's coming up first in the show. We've got an amazing almond flour. These are all, this show is made for me. An amazing almond flour. So many of us are doing gluten-free, whether you're keto or paleo, or you're doing the Whole30 diet. And if you've tried to make your own almond flour, you know that it requires like 6 different ingredients and takes forever. This is an actual substitution 1-to-1 ratio. So it makes it so easy. It's exactly what we want. And then as I'm standing right here, all I can smell are these extraordinary meatballs that are gonna be coming up in the show, brand new. Old world recipe from a company out of Brooklyn, New York. I've tried the meatballs, I've tried the sauce. It's gonna be a great show. I'm so happy that you're watching. So we get social during this hour. Number 1, you can call the show. We'd love to hear from you. But we also have the show live on Facebook. So go to my Facebook page. I'm Marlo Smith on HSN. And get social with us. One of you will be selected to win a $25 HSN gift card, and we just have a good time during the show. So let's get started because it's a quick, fast, and furious hour. And let's begin by going to Fiji. Which is always a great place to start. And we're gonna show you, of course, these amazing Fijian islands because this is where our Wakaya tea is developed and created. And today we get to create for you, or not create for you, share with you an amazing tea. Here's what you're getting. You're getting a 30 count of our Fijian Cava tea. Now, some of you had a chance to try this because a few weeks ago, we actually presented some wonderful teas. I think there was like a ginger, turmeric, and we gave you a sample of the Cava tea. And this tea is one of the most rich specialty teas on the planet. It really is incredible. Today, we get to introduce you to the full set. You'll get a 30 count in these beautiful, almost like a champagne gold 10s. They come in. You can order them on what we call single ship as a one-time purchase. But the smart way to go is to actually get these on auto ship. And there's a 30-day auto ship, which simply means you can have these delivered every 30 days. These are kosher certified. And joining us is the CEO of our extraordinary Wakaya brand, is David Roth. David, it is so great to not only have you on the show, we love having you on the show, but I am over the moon excited about our full first introduction of Cava teas, which we know are so rich with heritage and very special, and I think so appropriate for the moment that we're living in.
Marlo, it is so good to see you again. Welcome to my patio. This is the first time we've been together on my porch here.
It's beautiful.
So it's the perfect place as the fall begins to change the colors of the trees to enjoy Cava tea. And as you said, Marlo, we were able to tease, to get people excited about the Cava tea about a month ago. And now finally, it is here in these beautiful tins, as you articulated. Cava tea is one of the most special teas on the planet. It is a traditional, in fact, the traditional drink of the South Pacific. It's an ancient tea, Marlo. In fact, there are histories of people enjoying Cava tea for almost 5,000 years. Now, of course, when you go to Fiji and the South Pacific, people go there to relax. People go there to have a wonderful, relaxing experience. One of the reasons that people in Fiji are so relaxed is because of Cava and Cava tea. And we are very proud to be able to launch, not only with you, Marlo, something special for you, but no one else on this planet offers the Cava tea that we're offering today, made with pure, hand-harvested Cava from Fiji direct to you.
David, let's talk about what it tastes like, because there's so many people who are being introduced to Cava tea for the very first time. So how would you describe the taste?
So I'm holding it here in my hand, and you have it as well. It's actually relatively simple. It's like a sweet chai tea. There's not an ounce of sugar, no sugar at all, but when you smell it, when you taste it,
ooh, it
cinnamon
smells so good.
and cloves, the warm, that's one of the reasons. As the temperatures begin to change, as the leaves change, it is just like holding a warm, beautiful chai tea that, again, you would swear, Marlo, that it has sugar, but not 1 ounce, not 1 gram of sugar or any artificial sweetener. In fact, no sweetener at all. It is natural because, this is a little secret, Marlo, we actually, the Cava that we use, we make sure that it is grown and left in the ground for over 7 years. Now that's very rare. Other Cavas that you might see online or in some other preparations, they're grown and immediately processed. Not this. We make sure that it is grown and matured for 7 years, and what that does is it mellows the Cava. Now, to your point at the very beginning of this conversation, it not only tastes just incredible, but it is such a relaxing tea.
Yes.
Cava has been consumed and used in the South Pacific, again, for thousands of years to help people relax, to ease anxiety, to help people sleep. It is a truly remarkable wellness product that tastes great, but again, what you can be assured of is that what we've done is brought something to you, to our HSN family. Again, launching today, something not available anyplace else on the planet.
Well, I want to get in there, David, because I've always loved chai tea. It's so delicious. This tastes exactly like it, except that it's lighter and a little bit cleaner. You don't need anything. You described it so perfectly, because you don't need to add any sugar. If you wanted to, maybe on a special day, add a little hint of maybe a little honey. But it's delicious. It's clean. You can enjoy it warm. You can enjoy it over ice if you'd like to. This is a 30 count. If you do a little research regarding Cava tea, you'll understand what an extraordinarily unique and special tea this is. If you are a tea lover or you know someone who is, what a wonderful gift this is. Look, life has been extraordinarily stressful for us all, right? Early in the year, we've all been introduced to the pandemic. The social climate of the world has been turned on its head this year. We're in the middle of a political season. I mean, there is so much that we're all juggling, right? With work and family. And I love that this naturally calms, naturally relaxes, but it also tastes yummy and tastes delicious. If you would like to order, we have a one-time purchase, which is called our single ship. And then I would get this on the auto ship. I think this is something for those of us that are have high anxiety, trying to balance the very best that we possibly can. This is something that is going to be so perfect for you to be able to incorporate into your lifestyle. This is what we call a wellness tea. It tastes amazing. I can't wait for you to try it if you've never tried it before. But you do want to hurry. Understand the auto ship is the most popular. And I'm so excited to see that. Hop right on in and grab it on the auto ship. Remember, with auto ship, you'll get this every 30 days, but with auto ship, you can also customize. So although we say 30 days, you may prefer to have this delivered every 60 days, and you can cancel at any time without penalty. Here's the advantage of auto ship: you secure the sale price. And because today's our big event, everything's on 4 FlexPay, and we always ship our foods with free shipping and handling. Lovely gift to give to someone, for someone who is really overwhelmed. And it's not hard to get overwhelmed these days. Overwhelmed.
That's everybody, Marlo. That's everybody right now.
Exactly, right? The poor parents that are trying to struggle, right, with the homeschooling and the e-learning. I mean, trying to work and pay the bills. And I am telling you, this is really, really special. I will keep you updated for the full assortment of Wakaya teas. We've got some beautiful products on our website. We want to take you there. Go over to hsn.com and please look at the customer picks, read the reviews, check out some of their specialty teas. These are some of the finest teas in the world, and we offer them here exclusively, many of them, at HSN. David, thank you so much for being here, and we love Cava. I can't wait for the reviews to come in on this one.
Thank you, Marlo. As I always say, to your health and to your relaxation as well.
Yes, I need to take some of this home with me today. It's really good. Thank you, David, once again. That's great tea. It's delicious. If you love chai, you're gonna love it. Oh my gosh, we get to go from tea to chocolate. That's my kind of day. Okay, brand new. We are featuring for you from Grandpa's. You guys know Grandpa's. Grandpa's Cake Company brought us one of the first cakes that we ever offered in Good Eating with Marlo. They're amazing cinnamon cakes that they brought to us. Well, today they bring to us, you've got to see this. This is Arugula mini croissants. I describe it as a new twist on a monkey bread. If you've ever tried a monkey bread, it's gooey, but it's just filled with such goodness that you just pull it apart, and it's just so yummy and undeniably good. That's how I describe it. I actually snuck a piece in the back a little bit earlier. So this is brand new. You're going to get a 24 count. Packaged really nicely for you, 24 total servings. It's something that's gonna be so perfect for now as we have arrived now in the fall. Many of us are now feeling more comfortable with having guests in our homes as well. I wanna introduce you to Carrie Miletto. We're offering this as a single ship or auto ship, but Carrie, oh my gosh. We spoke a little bit earlier and I was telling you that I think that this is one of the best things I've ever eaten, and it's worth every single calorie, right? If you're gonna indulge in something that's yummy and incredible, it's gotta be worth it. This is worth it and then some. It's so delicious.
It is so delicious, and I love that you just said, yes, this is a time of year where we want to do more comfort foods. We're thinking about the holidays coming. It's starting to cool off in some places, and let me tell you, Arugula is a delectable, delicious, decadent treat. So if you look at this one, the reason we kind of call it mini croissants is because the way that it's made is it's 12 feet of dough that's rolled out. And then each layer, if you look at this, there's layers going on. Each layer is rolled with chocolate. And we went extra with our chocolate because we like to do that at Grandpa's. But this is what we call death by chocolate, basically, at Grandpa's. But here's something important you need to know about Grandpa's. If you've never had our coffee cakes, this is a non-dairy facility, and this is a no-nuts facility. And we're also kosher par. So these are a few things that are very important when you're looking at either gifting these or bringing these into your home that make it important to know. But also, Marlo is correct, once you taste these, they melt in your mouth. They are so moist. They are so delicious. It's like a buttery, chocolatey, just explosion happens when you have these.
Oh my gosh, I've been working as I was preparing for this show, just trying to describe it perfectly for you. So here's how I would describe it, because I did have a bite. I would describe it, it's like a combination, look at me, look at my fingers. I'm so out of control. It's like a combination between an elephant ear, you know how you get the elephant ears at the fair? An elephant ear with that chocolate on top and that powdered sugar, and the best chocolate glazed donut you've ever had. If those two were married and had a baby, that's what this tastes like. It's so divine and so delicious. Like for me, for sure, like for entertaining and Thanksgiving and for holiday, it's really decadent, but it's extraordinarily delicious. Extraordinarily delicious. And the fact that it's all gooey and chocolatey, to me, makes it even better. So it's not like this perfect, pretty little croissant or arugula. It is like more like a monkey bread that is supposed to be this ooey gooey goodness, and when you bite into it, it just takes you to a whole new place. If you're a chocolate lover, you're on this. I'm telling you. Yeah. It is, yeah. You will absolutely fall in love. I would love it just slightly warmed in the microwave, just a little bit, just a tad, or in the oven with the coldest glass of milk. And I could have a ball with this, you know?
Yes.
Are you there, Carrie?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Marlo, I was letting you finish your sentence. What I was just showing here, that is all a very, very, very good idea. You can even eat these room temperature just because they're so moist. You don't even have to warm them, but when you said warm them, I think like I just stopped for a second. Like my whole body just went, oh, that's gonna taste so good. So you absolutely could. But this is an entire portion here actually on my plate. So I wanna show you, no matter where we look, I want you to know something. These are hand rolled. So each one is a little bit different size. Each one, you can tell it's handmade. These take a lot of time. These take a lot of attention. Again, it's 12 feet of dough that's rolled out. The chocolate's rolled on top. Then they roll them and cut them. So you'll notice that each piece is like a little bit different and special. This again came from, this is a Jewish delicacy. I think a lot of people don't know what arugula necessarily is. They may have seen it in their delis or some bakeries. But the reason why when you see it, it's got a premium is because it's a tradition and because it's something that is time consuming. So now you don't have to worry about doing that. Grandpas will take care of it for you and bring it to your home. I don't want to forget to mention how it comes. So because we ship it in our clamshell, when it gets to you, I want you to know, and Marlo saying the monkey bread was perfect, because it's so moist, because it kind of is stuck together even when it's made, how it's going to come to you is in the clamshell. Do not be worried if it's a little, so you're going to see, I'm going to move the paper. See that? How it's clumped and it's kind of together? That's because, again, it just kind of sticks to itself because it is so much chocolate and so moist. This is not a dry dessert, by the way. So when you get this, pop it out. You're just going to take pieces off. So as you pull apart the pieces, you see each piece is there. Serve them separately. Grab one and go however you want to do it. But just know the taste,
oh my gosh,
is unlike anything you've ever had.
I will tell you, I wouldn't. One of the things about me with desserts, because I'm always watching my weight and that sort of thing, if I'm gonna eat it, it darn well better be worth it. And all I can tell you is that these are worth it. They're so, they are incredibly delicious. I know that they look a little like monkey bread if you've ever had it, right? It looks ooey and gooey, but aren't most things that are ooey and gooey super delicious, right? They're super delicious.
Yeah.
They will not disappoint. So here's what you need to know. They're the perfect snack. Pair it with coffee, tea, milk. You can bring them as a gift, holiday parties, dinner parties. They are frozen. They're safe in the freezer for 6 months. So we've got Thanksgiving coming up in 2 months. 2 months. And starting October 1st, calories don't count anyway. So here's a way for you to be able to have this. I'm gonna post a picture of my Thanksgiving dessert table. It's pretty, how do I wanna say it? It's really ridiculous. Like, it's really, the dessert table is pretty ridiculous. This will be on my dessert table, right? And my dessert table is offensive. You cannot come to my house for Thanksgiving and think that you're gonna watch calories, right? Because we just go overboard, and something like this would be so perfect to try and introduce. So 6 months in the freezer, you just thaw and serve as you go. If you're not gonna put them in the refrigerator, then they're 30 days. But if you are a chocolate lover, old world recipe, beautiful design, tasty, so good, great. The temperature's changing. It's a little chilly now in the air. You just want to warm something up. Even for breakfast, this would be amazing. It's $26.95, all brand new. And we've got single ship and auto ship. And the auto ship really is a wonderful way to go with this one. So brand new, our auto ship, you'll get these delivered, again, every 30 days, unless you'd like to have them delivered every 2 months, every 3 months, you're in total control. So Carrie, thank you so much. I love these. I'm gonna see if we can wrap these up and I can take these home a little bit later on. I wish everybody on our crew could actually eat them, because I am telling you, they are so great. If you're a chocolate lover, if you know someone who is, treat yourself. That's what this show is all about. And that's what the holidays are. We get 3 months to indulge, and then we gotta reel it back in come January. So let's all roll out and have a little fun, all right? Carrie, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Marlo. Great to see you.
Mwah. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, I think it's time for the drink of the week. If you're ordering this, stay on the phone lines. I can't wait for you to try that. Let me know what you think. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this. So look at how pretty this is. I'm gonna put this in the front. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Look at that. So this is our drink of the week, and it is called the Ginger Apple Spice Cocktail. Go to my Facebook page right now, Marlo Smith on HSN, and the recipe is there. I love fall. I think a lot of us do. I love entertaining. And this is simple and easy and delicious. So it's not only rich with flavor, but it's also easy to make. It's the perfect drink for the fall weather that we're experiencing. Here are some of the key ingredients. Apples, ginger, and just a little hint of cinnamon. And like all of the best treats, this has a dash or two of a little chocolate in the inside, right? Cheers to you. Happy fall, everybody. Very nice, very nice. Okay, thank you so much for being here at HSN. My name is Marlo. I'm gonna grab the iPad. Let's see who's shopping here. Hello to Donna, hello to Joe, hello to Vicky, hello to Sharon, hello to Tim. Hi to all of our great friends that are here. If you are just tuning in, we get social, and one of you will be selected to win a $25 HSN gift card. And if you didn't hear the great news, everything in the show is new. So it is time for us to talk about our meatballs. And this is another one that I had a chance to try. These are our Damiano's meatballs, and they are from Brooklyn, New York. And these are authentic old world recipes, meatballs that are just like your grandmother made them. Here's what you get. You'll decide if you would like to have the 2-ounce meatballs. You're going to get 3 pounds of the 2-ounce meatballs. You'll get 3 of the 20-ounce bags of the sauce. The sauce is separated from the meatballs. By the way, the sauce is divine. Like that's one of the best sauces I've ever had. So that's one offer, and this is $64.95 or 4 flexible payments of $16.65. And then look right here to the right. I walked into our kitchen here and I was like, holy moly, I stopped dead in my tracks. I don't think I've ever seen a meatball that large. They're like the size of a golf ball. I think they might be larger. I don't know. Somebody look up and tell me the size of a golf ball. These are 4 ounces, guys. So you'll get 3 pounds of the 4-ounce meatballs, And then you also get 3 of the 20-ounce bags. And so it's your choice of, they're both $64.95, and then they're both being offered on FlexPay, and they both have auto ship. So single ship or auto ship. I want you to meet the co-owner of Damiano's. We have joining us Linda Marino, who is there. Oh my gosh, Linda, it's so nice to see you in person. I know we had a chance to chat. Welcome to Good Eating with Marlo.
Thank you, Marlo. So wonderful to be here.
So I had a chance to try both the meatballs and the sauce, and they are flavored beautifully. I want you to take us back to the inspiration and your grandmother's recipe. I know that this has been beloved in your family. This is an old world recipe. Take us there. Were you growing up with your grandmother's recipe and your family style dinners?
Marlo, it was absolutely wonderful. My grandmother, we would go to their home every Sunday for dinner, and we would gather around the table and we would eat those meatballs and share a Sunday meal. And we did this every week at their home. And my grandmother's meatballs is what has inspired us to carry on this heartfelt tradition through Damiano or Brooklyn.
And what's involved? Like, as a child, what do you remember the hours and the labor involved in preparing Sunday dinner?
Well, no matter how my grandmother felt, she always managed to get into that kitchen and cook an amazing feast for us, which included meatballs. And it was just a wonderful time to be with family around a table and to enjoy each other and make lasting memories. And it turned into a tradition for all of us.
So talk to us a little bit about what's involved with preparing these meatballs. When you're doing it from scratch, how long does it take? What are the ingredients in the meatballs?
Well, they're crafted with the finest ingredients, beef and pork, the perfect amount of spices, and breadcrumbs. You know, if you make them by scratch, you could be in the kitchen up to 4 to 5 hours. You're mixing the meats together, you are rolling the meatballs, and then you have to fry them. And you're making so many because you have a family that is going to enjoy them. So it's a lot of work. So the task and effort of making them at home could be so time consuming. And that's why we brought Damiano or Brooklyn to the consumer, because it's easy, quick, and convenient. And you can have a delicious meal in minutes.
But it tastes like your grandmother made it, or that you are at the finest Italian restaurant. I do want to remind you that we have a choice. You can choose either the 2-ounce size, or you can choose the 4-ounce size. Both are 3 pounds, just so that you know, you're getting 3 pounds worth. However, you're getting the 4 flex pay on both options, which is really nice. So for under $17, to be able to pull these meatballs and the sauce right out of your freezer, to be able to prepare this over your favorite pasta, or just as a meal. I think that's what's great. The sauce you can use with other foods. You could use this sauce over seafood if you'd like, over poultry if you'd like, because it does come packaged separately in 3 separate bags. Would you, Linda, describe a little bit about how the sauce actually tastes?
The sauce is a marinara sauce. It's not sweet. It's not bitter. It's a wonderful flavor that you could really enjoy.
So I'm going to ask my producer, Pat, which one is the most popular? I know we have both single ship and auto ship. So the 2-ounce single ship is the most popular, but you can actually get these on auto ship. I was saying to my producer, I'm gonna get these on auto ship myself. I think this is incredible. The flavor is wonderful. They taste so good. The 2-ounce, if you're even entertaining, would be great to serve as a little bit of an appetizer if you want to, or to even make a meatball sandwich. Remember, you're getting a total of 3 pounds. And when we say the 2-ounce, it's just the size of the meatballs. By the way, look at the difference between the 2-ounce and the 4-ounce. I'm gonna grab just one of them, just so that you can see the difference here between the two. Now, there's your 4 ounce there. And again, I'm telling you, I stopped dead in my track when I saw those 4 ounce. I said, I don't think I've seen a larger meatball. But I think I have, like on a television show, where they actually will just take one meatball and put it over pasta. And that's what you can do with the 4 ounce
And that's
size.
all you need.
That's it, right? It's a meal, it's a meal unto itself.
Absolutely.
So when we get these at home, put them in the freezer. Do we need to thaw these overnight in the refrigerator? What's the best way to prepare them and to cook them?
You know, depending on the serving size, I would bake them in the oven 20 minutes, brown them, make them crispy so they have that true homemade, authentic feeling and taste. Or if you are really in a hurry, you could use the microwave.
Oh, okay. I love it. I love it. I am so happy. I was saying to my coworker, Jenny, I've always loved Italian foods. I think a lot of us do. But this is authentic Italian. This is going over to one of your good friends' homes whose grandmother is the most amazing cook, and she has spent hours and hours laboring over not only her sauce, but her meatballs with the finest wholesome ingredients, and we can deliver those meals to you. If you would like to order, this is all brand new. It's meatballs with the original marinara sauce with the old world recipe. Single ship or auto ship. Auto ship, you're committing to getting them every 60 days, although you can cancel anytime. But I'm personally buying this myself. I love being able to have foods right out of the freezer. I love the idea of dining out, but I think so many of us are, you know, not readily dining out as frequently as we used to be. And this is gonna be perfect for any family. If you're hosting a dinner party, this is gonna be perfect. Remember how this comes.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get a total of 3 pounds, and then you'll get 3 20-ounce bags of the marinara sauce. So the sauce will be separated from the meatballs, and then you decide if you want the 2 ounce or if you wanna go ahead and jump up into the 4 ounce. You're getting 3 pounds either way, which is great. I understand in the 2 ounce auto ship is super popular, and there are only 77 available. Save one for me, because remember, I wanna go on the auto ship too, for the 2 ounce, okay? I do love the idea though of the 4 ounce. I do. I think it's impressive. I think the presentation is going to be stunning with your guest. And quite frankly, you know this, Linda, so many people are doing high protein diets and that sort of thing. So, you know, you've got a little breadcrumbs in here, but it still, I think, is going to be very filling and a wonderful way for you to be able to add just a little bit of a side dish, be that pasta or a little salad if you want to. I mean, there's so many ways to go with this.
It's delicious, but it's also healthy. You know, here's some spaghetti and meatballs that we did with the 4 ounce.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I see the sub sandwich that you have, the meatball sandwich that you have there in the front.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's so hearty and flavorful. It's really incredible. And this is a perfect fall dish. This is mushroom gravy over meatballs, sweet peas, and mashed potatoes.
I love it. Well, Linda, thank you so much. We're so happy to get Damiano's out to our customers to see what they think. I can't wait until you're back on Good Eating with Marlo. Thanks for being a part of the show, and it's wonderful to meet you.
Thank you for having me. So nice to meet you.
Oh, I can't wait. Well, congratulations, everyone. Don't forget that we actually have brand new Longini Italian sausages coming up a little bit later on. And I can't wait for you to see these. They're incredible. We have a combo for you, but there's actually a sweet one. There's one with Parmesan. We actually have also a wonderful one that has a little bit of a kick to it. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit, but that's gonna be coming up brand new as we continue with our Italian theme. But now let's move on to something also brand new in the show. And this is what we've all been looking for. It is simple, it is easy. For those of us that want to eat gluten-free, or you're doing keto, or you're doing paleo, or you're on the Whole30 diet, and you don't want to use traditional flour, but you want to create your own almond flour to cook with, to bake with, and so on and so forth, you know how difficult it is to create your own almond flour and the 6 or so ingredients that are involved with creating it. We found the company that has made it simple. This is called Nature's Eat. You're getting 2 16-ounce bags of almond flour that's gluten-free. And the amazing thing about this is that you're one and done, because this actually has a 1-to-1 ratio with regular flour. I'm gonna say it again. It has a 1-to-1 ratio with regular flour. What does that look like to you when you get this at home? Any recipe that asks for flour, whether it's a recipe for baking cookies, cakes, pies, or whatever it is that you may be, no calculations involved, no special ingredients, that's what you're getting here. Isn't that incredible? This is something that I think so many of us want. It's super easy, it's super convenient, and you're getting 2 of the 16-ounce bags here. You've got single ship or auto ship. Your auto ship is going to be a 60-day auto ship unless you'd like to customize it to be delivered every 30 days. It's totally up to you. Everything is available on 4 flexible payments, so this is $6 and change to get it at home. The bags are about £1, so I just want you to know that. And joining us happens to be Ann Bearden, who is bringing to us this incredible product. And it's so nice to have you on Good Eating. I know we had a chance to chat a little bit earlier, and I was telling you that I love the idea of almond flour. And I think so many of us, because a lot of our HSN customers love paleo or keto, or they're gluten-free. But when you think about creating your own almond flour, it can be very daunting for many of us, including myself. You've made this quick, simple, and easy and convenient. We don't even have to think about it anymore.
No, it is one and done, just as you mentioned. So at Nature's Eats, we specialize in anything and everything nuts, and we have been selling almond flour and traditional nut flours for quite some time now, and seeing that there has been this continued trend of interest in gluten-free eating and in a healthier alternative to traditional flour, we thought we have got to make this easier and much more approachable for those that have not yet ventured into that realm. So you are 100% right. We have a one and done solution where typically with almond flour, you have anywhere from 1 to 4 additional ingredients you might need to blend with the almond flour before you even start your recipe. So it's very much like a science experiment. We've taken all of that out of there. Everything is easy, convenient, no guesswork. Just plug this in place of your traditional flour.
So I want you to see the package. Got about 4 cups in each bag, gluten-free, as you can see. Super fine, just like your flour would be. You can see how nice and super fine that is. Again, it's a I want to show this right here, Dustin, and a 1 cup to 1 regular flour. That's the magic here, right here. 1-to-1 ratio, non-GMO, and then you get 2 of the 16-ounce bags. For a lot of us, we're like, oh my gosh, where has this been? Right? Where's this been, Ann? Right?
Yes,
and
yes.
The timing is so perfect on this, right? We've got a KitchenAid Today special blender that we're gonna be talking about. This is the season where we're baking quite a bit. I think this year alone has been record-breaking for people who've been baking cakes and banana breads and all sorts of things. And for those of us that have struggled or who are looking to really change our diet, and perhaps making some alternative choices, this is really a dream come true. I would encourage you to sign up for auto ship on something like this. You can certainly find recipes that are out there, but not all of them give you that 1-to-1 ratio.
Absolutely. So there are recipes out there for gluten-free items that you can bake, but the problem with that is, again, you have to carry or source 4 or 5 additional ingredients at any given time in order to be able to make those recipes. And a lot of people feel like they have to give up their beloved family recipes. My personal is my grandmother's banana bread. I couldn't give that up. And that's a recipe that's been handed down through generations, and I wouldn't even know where to start. And lo and behold, we have created a solution where it has turned out beautifully and actually has a richer, more buttery flavor from the almonds. So it's on a whole nother level. I didn't think my grandmother's banana bread could be any better, but Almond Plus has definitely accomplished that.
I love it. Tell us a little bit about some of the dishes that you have there in your kitchen, Ann.
Absolutely. So again, I've made my grandmother's banana bread, which is, as you can see, perfect loaf, perfect pieces of just moist cake. And I've also have some brownies and some chocolate chip cookies. So as you can see, these are amazing. I had to shoo my kids out of the house before the airing because they kept trying to take them off of the trays. So, but I told them they could have them afterwards.
We see a big
Yes, this is a wonderful chocolate cake that I've made. It's a double layer chocolate cake, and it is absolutely to die for. And I made it with the almond flour, again, just substituted, as you can see. Look at that slice of cake. It's absolutely beautiful.
Looks good.
I substituted the Almond Plus for regular flour, and I followed this recipe straight off of online, and it is absolutely delectable. So definitely easy to plug that Almond Plus in just as you would with the traditional flour. No guesswork.
And I think that's the beauty of this product, which is so perfect for those of us that are, again, perhaps you're gluten sensitive. There are millions of people that are gluten sensitives. Wonderful for somebody who is doing special diets. I know a lot of people are doing keto or paleo, or even doing like the Whole30 diets. And so you're looking for these options that are out there. And yes, it's easy for some people to create the almond flour, but most people find that the number of ingredients that are required to make it perfectly and to be able to get this beautiful fine consistency can be very, very difficult. And so we love—
It can.
Yeah, so we love that it's all done for you. You don't even have to worry about it. No equations, no math. It's just a 1-to-1 ratio. If the recipe calls for 2 cups of flour, then you're gonna put 2 cups of the almond flour in the inside. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio every single time.
Super easy to switch out. And let me just tell you, you're right. Almond flour alone can be dense, it can be heavy and too crumbly. So again, like as I mentioned, the science experiments, trying to get the right mixture in order to have your recipes turn out can be a little difficult. With Almond Plus, you've got a flour blend that's going to help to ensure your recipes have a lighter texture, more structure, a great overall buttery, sweet flavor, and just a wonderful result.
And it was so nice to meet you. I'm so thrilled to have you be a part of our HSN family. We love seeing brand new. And this one I think is so perfect, and your timing is spot on as we rev up to do all of our baking for the holidays. So thank you for being here. It was really a pleasure to meet you.
It's an absolute pleasure to be here as well, Marlo. And I just wanted to make sure that y'all know that this is an exclusive launch to HSN. So this Almond Plus is unable to be purchased anywhere except for HSN. This is the first time it's available.
Oh, thank you so much, and we appreciate getting it first. Well, congratulations to those of you that have ordered. Don't forget, that's available for you as a single purchase or on auto ship. Okay, congratulations to Sharon Tully. You're our winner this week of our $25 HSN gift card, so we're gonna get that out to you. Thank you so much for all of your comments. She talked about how big those meatballs were. They were pretty big, but they're delicious. I had a little sneak in the back, and oh my gosh, I'm ordering that in the show today. Okay, we're gonna be giving you a look at our today's special from KitchenAid. It's been very popular. We were just talking with Ann about how many of us have been doing a lot of baking and cooking, and we have virtually half off of retail of our KitchenAid 9-speed hand mixer. This is not your grandma's hand mixer. As a matter of fact, you might want to upgrade your hand mixers. The wonderful dough hooks and the beaters are a heavier gauge. Oh, I remember my grandmother's beaters. Oh my gosh, such great memories on that. But this is completely different. This has been super popular. We've sold out of 2 colors already. If you would like to order, 715-272 is the item number, and that's gonna be coming up in just a little bit. So a little known fact about me. At one point in my life, I thought I wanted to be like a housewife that would just bake all day. My life has been the complete opposite of that. I don't bake, and I was only married once for like 3 years, about 16 years ago. So, you know, the best laid plans just don't work out. But anyway, I plan on buying that mixer. We'll see what happens. I want to do a little baking for the holidays, so I can't wait. As promised, more brand new. And we are going to introduce you to our incredible Longini sausages. These are natural Italian sausage links. This is a company that's been doing it for over 70 years. You're gonna meet Rich in a matter of moments. Rich happens to be a 3rd generation wonderful person that's been in the business. He's with his family. This is his grandfather's Italian recipe. He's been running the business for the family for over 40 years. And we get to offer to you 6 pounds of these incredible sausage links. Now, I want to walk you through the different choices because there are 3 different choices that you can make. And you get 6 pounds no matter what, okay? So you're going to get your choice of a hot Italian sausage. So if you like it a little spicy, you can choose the hot Italian. You can select, choice number 2 is the Parmesan parsley. That's Rich's favorite. You're gonna meet him in just a matter of moment. The Parmesan parsley. Their #1 bestseller is the sweet Italian sausage link. That's the 3rd choice. And then your 4th and final choice is going to be the combo. That's what I'm going to get. And with the combo, you'll get two of each. So 2 1-pounds of the 3 choices, okay? So you'll get 2 of each. 2 of the hot Italian, 2 of the Parmesan parsley, and 2 of the sweet Italian. Rich Longini is joining us. Rich, it is so nice to meet you in person. These Italian sausages.
Thanks, Marlo.
Oh my gosh, tell us about the family, tell us about the recipe, and what makes these the best Italian sausages.
Well, let me tell you, my grandfather, as you said earlier, started the business back in 1950, bringing the recipe from Italy back in the early 1900s, and we still make our product exactly the way my grandfather started back in 1950. The secret to us making a great product is by starting with the best ingredients, and that's how we make this product. And a lot of people don't realize what a real Italian sausage made with the best ingredients tastes like. As you can see, it's really juicy and very flavorful. And when you bite into this product, it's all meat. You're tasting meat because that's what you're biting into. It's a very versatile item. You could use it in many different applications. We have a nice salad over here as one thing. And then over here is more of a traditional dish here, which is over pasta, which you'll find, most people are used to seeing. And then also you could do it as like just as a sandwich right here. If you're at home doing your home gate for the football games on a Sunday and you want a home gate, perfect item right here. And then we have it displayed also here as just a traditional sausage, pepper, and onion.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite right there, that combination. That looks so good.
Yes, and I could do all the talking in the world, but when you bite into this product, that will do the talking for you.
I love it.
Because
no, it's true. Control quality, made in small individual batches. There are no preservatives. They're gluten-free. They're made the old-fashioned way. I mean, that's what's great about these Italian sausages, is that we're only bringing to you the very premium. Your family will love these. And I love what you mentioned, Rich. One of the things about a great Italian sausage is that you can cook so many dishes with this. I mean, really the sky's the limit with this. You can enjoy some a little for breakfast, for lunch, for a snack. We just have some just over a salad here. I love it in a meat sauce. I mean, I could go on and on and on. The hardest part is choosing which flavors. So, Rich, why don't we go and go over let's start with your #1 best-selling choice, your sweet Italian sausage. So let's talk about that one, because you said to me, Marlo, that's our #1 best-selling choice.
Yeah, so that's the sweet Italian is our #1 just traditional Italian sausage. We use ground fennel seeds. I know a lot of people don't like getting the taste of seed in their mouth, so we let you get the flavor, but we grind the fennel so you won't get seeds stuck in your mouth there. So that's a big plus for our product. And then that's popular because pretty much everybody will like sweet. A person who likes hot will eat the sweet, but a person who doesn't like hot will not eat hot. A person who doesn't like hot will not eat the hot. So that's why the sweet is just if you're having a party and you want to be pleasing everybody, this is the item to use.
Okay, so that's going to be probably what you would recommend for everybody. So remember, I just want everybody to realize, because we're very busy on our phone lines for this one, you're getting 6 pounds of the sausage links. All right, let's go from the sweet to your favorite. And you told me your favorite is the Parmesan parsley. Let's talk about that and describe that one for us.
Yeah, so the Parmesan and parsley doesn't have fennel seeds, so you don't get the fennel flavor, but we add garlic to that in the Parmesan and parsley added to that. Is a very unique flavor. It happens to be my personal favorite. I suggest a lot of times that you can use the parsley and parm in sauce, but you don't really enjoy the unique flavor when it's in a sauce. So you're better served to using it like in a sausage and pepper, where you could really taste the difference between, so you'll really enjoy the flavor by doing it that way.
Okay, and the third choice, and don't forget everybody, you can buy these as the standalone flavor, or you can there is a combo where you'll get all three, okay? And we'll talk about that in a moment. But the third choice is the hot Italian. And when you say hot, the question that we always get is, how hot? How spicy? So what's the heat level on this, Rich?
Yeah, so the hot sausage, I don't want to scare people. If you like a little bit of heat, we don't overpower you. It's got a nice little bite to you. I just tell people that if hot is not your thing, then stay away from the hot. But it's not overpowering in any way. That's why if you have some people in the house who like some hot, the combo pack would be the choice for you to just get the assortment.
So we have the single ship, and then we have the combo, and let me say that again. We have single ship where you can buy this as a one-time purchase, and these are all special prices. Everything in the show is on 4 flexible payments, free shipping and handling for the whole show. But you can also buy the combo pack, and the combo is the most popular. That doesn't surprise me. With the combo, remember, you're getting 6 pounds. So you'll get 2 pounds of the hot, 2 pounds of the sweet, and then 2 pounds of the the parsley and Parmesan. So remember, you'll get a total of 6 pounds, 2 of each. The combo is the #1 most popular. And I don't blame you. That's what I'm going to order. I want to show you. I have a little here. I'm just going to cut into it. Talk to us a little bit about, because I know handcrafted old recipe here. What are some of the features of a good quality sausage?
So, we start with all whole muscle meat. We don't use any trimmings at all. And we grind and mix our product into the minimal amount needed to just distribute the spices, which keeps it a very minimally processed process that we use. So, and you really can tell that when you take the bite. You see the definition of our product is very good. Because we do everything the old school way, the way we were taught from my grandfather. My grandfather actually taught me back when I was 14 years old. So I've been carrying it on since then.
So this has kind of been a life business for you and your family. I believe the one that we have here could be the parsley. You can see many of the ingredients that are in here. Very beautifully flavored on all of them. This is all brand new. This is a family that's been doing this since 1950. Rich's grandfather came from Italy, and this is what their business, what their family is known for. These incredibly delicious, high quality sausages. I do want to remind you, no preservatives, they're handcrafted, they're gluten-free. It is like personally knowing the butcher. And now we do, and his name is Rich, and these are all high quality meats, all high quality ingredients. If you'd love to order, $13.74. I think these are great. As you talked about the home gating that we're doing for the football, we've got the big basketball championship coming up. I mean, but any night of the week, something like this would be absolutely delicious, Rich.
Absolutely, yes.
And of course, we are inviting everyone to not only take advantage of the free shipping and handling, but if you've never shopped with us for any foods before at HSN, never be shy or afraid. If you get our foods at home and you don't care for them for some reason, we always take care of you. But really great. I love that Sharon says that she likes it hot. I like the hot too, Sharon, but I think in this variety, I would like them all. And which is why I'm going for the combo this time, right? Because I love the idea of having the sweet mixed with a little bit of the hot. And then of course, I want to try your favorite, Rich, which is going to be that wonderful Parmesan parsley. And so with the combo, you'll get all three. And that has been the #1 favorite in the show tonight. If you're just tuning in, you're getting 6 pounds of these great Italian sausages, just with some fresh peppers and sliced onions. That's what we've done here. I mean, even that alone just makes for such a great, delicious meal.
Yep, absolutely. And I think, when you take a bite into our product, you will know the difference because you'll be biting into meat, and that's what's there. Very big difference.
Well, we're so thrilled to have the high quality of Longini here at HSN. Rich, thank you. I can't wait for these sausages to arrive to everyone's home and to get the feedback on how they love them. Really nice to meet you, and I can't wait until you're back on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. You have a great day.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Rich. Well, you can learn more about all of the great products that we have on Get Eating by going over to our HSN page. Yeah, and there you can find me. I'm there. You can ask me specific questions. So if you have any questions or if you have any ideas. So I love today's show because we've been wanting to bring like Italian meatballs and sausages, and we're finally able to do that. So tell us what you want to see on the show, and maybe our buyers will bring it. So be sure to go to hsn.com, ask me questions, and this hour is over. Now I gotta let you know, I won't be here next Monday for Good Eating. Someone will be filling in for me. I'll tell you more about that on the other side of the break and what's gonna be happening and what I'm gonna be up to. Stay tuned though, we're gonna be giving you a look at our today's special coming up next.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. Love reading reviews from fellow HSN shoppers? Reviews help everyone shop smarter, so share the love. Find the perfect legging? One-of-a-kind necklace? Go ahead, dish. Search Write a Review on hsn.com to learn how to leave a review from your HSN account. We may even use it on air. All of our reviews are from real HSN customers and verified purchases. We want to hear from you. Search Write a Review on hsn.com now.